When you walk into Mommykins Creations, you are not expecting the treasure that you find. It's like stepping into a magic wardrobe. So come with me as I introduce you to this amazing little quilt shop in Kabekona, Minnesota.
Hey, this is Jay from A Stitch in Time, doing something I have never really done before, but a friend of mine, and we go back a long ways.
Oh, yeah.
Joan has a quilt shop called Mommykins Creations, and she is located in Kabekona, Minnesota. And Joan and I, like I said, we go way back, but Joan, you got to tell me, where did the name Mommykins come from?
From my children.
Your children?
My children, yep.
So they named your business, and how long ago was that?
Oh, goodness, I've been Mommykins for 40 years, but I used it as this because it's important.
So your history goes back far more than just being a quilt shop. Like,
oh, yeah.
Your Mommykins Creations. Like, what are some of the history that you did?
We did some embroidery work and continue to do that on occasion. Well, I don't know. That's just how I started, was starting with embroidery. Mr. Stauffer, you know that. Remember, I bought a $50 machine.
Yeah.
You fixed it, and I fell in love, so there we go.
And here we go. It's been a long journey since then.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking back to about 2006, maybe? 2005, when you were in that little bitty closet.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I started out in a 6 by 8 foot room closet. That was my repair department,
yep.
checkout, and office.
Yep.
And then my showroom was a 9 by 12 foot office, and now we're up to 6,000 square feet at our store. But you're getting up there too.
Yeah. I started out with this room was the only room I had fabric in. That was it. And then it just kind of morphed.
Yeah. Yes. So that is one of the things that is amazing about this. Now, so you have to understand, Joan and I have been friends for a long time, so I don't even think about this very much. But when you come to her place, she welcomes you to, she has a special name for her home, in her home area, and it's called
Hillbilly Haven.
Yeah. And that's what people look at. Like, what is the responses that you get from people when they walk through the door?
They go, whoa, that's not what I expected.
Because this is more than just, this is not just a trailer.
Oh, no.
This is something that she has transitioned over the years into a real gem here in northern Minnesota. You know, we're losing a lot of our quilt shops. You know that. There's more and more closing all the time. And Joan has continued to grow over time, and she just put on a new edition.
Yep, 13 by 50.
And what was the purpose of that edition?
Well, part of that is so that I can host ladies to come and sew. Mm-hmm. Not till after tax season is over, but...
Because you're also...
a tax preparer.
Yes.
And so that was what really started it all, was there's no place for ladies to go and congregate without it being extremely expensive and so on. And I don't have any overnight space. So if somebody does book, they have to go to Bemidji to stay or wherever, or be local enough to come every day. But I was pretty scrunched in here.
That's putting it nicely, yes.
And so we just decided that maybe we should expand.
Yep.
And thank goodness for a bunch of young people that were willing to work for peanuts.
Strong backs and and kind minds.
Yeah, kind attitudes and so
yes.
on, you know. So that's how we did.
Okay.
expanded.
So you have, I don't know, do you have any idea how many bolts of fabric you have?
About 2,700.
2,700 bolts of fabric that you have in here.
Mm-hmm.
What is some of the key things, the really flavors of fabric that you find yourself drawn towards?
Well, I draw a lot towards as many native-based fabrics as I can find. Ribbons. I carry things I never dreamt of carrying. I carry ribbons. I carry bias tape. I carry rickrack. I look for every bit of native fabric that I can find to buy. There are some beautiful ones in Canada that I'd love to have, but they'd be a little outpriced right now.
Yes.
And so it's just kind of grown into something I did not expect. I started out strictly selling fabric. I had nothing else. Now we have scissors, needles, tchotchke. I call this my tchotchke corner here. And thread,
Yeah.
and so on. And with Joanne's closing, ladies need to find a place to buy thread, to buy needles. If I don't have what they need and I know you have it, I send them to your place, just because I think they should have access to whatever they need to do this beautiful quilt stuff.
And you're what? You're not quite halfway between Park Rapids and Bemidji.
Not quite half. We're 16 miles south of Bemidji, and then it's another 30 miles to Bemidji if
To
you take
Park
County
Rapids.
Thor. Or to Park Rapids,
yes.
yeah. If
Yeah.
you go to Park Rapids, it's about 30 miles more, but there's no place there anymore either.
Monica's closed in Park Rapids, which is a sad
Yep,
thing,
Monica's
yes.
closed. So did Ben Franklin.
Yep.
And Walmart only carries fabric now in 1 yard cuts, and
It's sort of fabric. I mean, it's it's woven and it has print on it. But yes,
right,
the
some of
quality.
it actually isn't too bad. It depends on where they're getting that yard cut from.
Sure. Okay. Yes, and one of the things I'm noticing here, you have put a lot of wildlife print in here.
I do, because it's something that a lot of people ask for. And I carry a flannel that everybody's crazy about. I have one lady who comes probably 3 times a month to buy that flannel. And she goes home and she makes a rag quilt, gives it away, comes back, gets more, and she loves that flannel fabric.
Exactly.
Because I don't carry anything that's subpar quality, if I can help it.
If you can help it, yeah. You try to keep prices reasonable, but at the same point,
Right.
you
And
want to have something decent.
I have a little different pricing policy than most places, I would imagine. Broke my heart when I had to go to $11.95 a yard.
For some of the stuff, yes,
Yep.
exactly, exactly. Who's one of the newer designers that you've started carrying here recently?
Marilyn Lee. I
Yeah.
love her stuff. She is amazing. She's an amazing lady beyond just being an amazing artist.
Yes.
I met her at a Quilt Guild meeting, and she's just amazing.
Yes.
And I carry both of her lines that are out. The next one that's coming out will be here as soon as it's released. I think that new one probably will make great wall hangings and pot holders and table runners, but I don't know if I'd want to sleep under that big black wood stove. And her stuff that she's got released that's coming out in October with the baby animals.
The fur babies, yes.
The fur babies are very popular.
And that one, I saw that one too, and I was looking like, do I want to carry that in my store? But this is one of the things I love about working with quilt shops is that I work primarily with sewing machines. You work with fabric, and we can work together with
Oh,
that.
absolutely. I wouldn't buy a machine anywhere except at your shop. That's pretty obvious.
But the thing with it is that Marilyn has a really an amazing way of blending the cute
She does.
with what is nice.
Oh,
and
I know.
so
I
I'm
want her to
excited
do
about that.
one. I want her to do one with her little goblin people.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my goodness, they're so cute.
Now, I also noticed another thing you have here is you have quite a bit of panel prints, and that's something that's getting harder to find.
I think we have like 150 different panels. In fact, we have so many that we put them in a book.
Now, do you just sell panels, or do you sell kits too?
We sell a lot of kits in the back, especially out of some of the newer fabrics that have come in. I have a couple sitting in my office that are this table runner here that aren't out yet because I have to price them, and heaven forbid I have to write directions.
Yes. And then you have to someone critique them and all that other work that goes into it. It takes
I
time.
can add up all kinds of numbers doing taxes and be whoo, happy and comfortable and whatnot. Just ask me to write a letter.
There we go. Yep.
Not unless I'm forced to, and then I send it to my friend and say, hey, does this sound right?
Hey, it's collaboration. There we go. That's good.
Yep.
Well, Joan, I'm glad I could be with you and help you by making a little video like this. Joan does not have a lot of video equipment or skills like that. I said, hey, maybe we can work together here and we can introduce Mommykins to a broader audience through this channel. So, Joan, best wishes to you.
Thank you. I'm so glad you came to do this because I wouldn't have a clue.
But we're glad to have her here, and I hope you can stop in sometime and see Joan, see her place, and you can get introduced as well to Mommykins Creations. Take care.
Thanks, Jay.
Mommykins Creations is located 15 miles south of Bemidji in Kabekona, right at the junction of 71 and 200. She is open weekdays from 9 to 5 and welcomes you to stop by and say hi.